Hello everyone, Paul here. Before we begin this episode, you'll notice that throughout the episode I sound very different. Well, that's because the Libyans raided our podcast studio and stole my equipment. So I used the plutonium that I stole from them to travel back to 1955 and use their technology to record my audio while also predicting what the other boys will say and when. And honestly, I think I nailed it. Enjoy the episode, everyone.
Welcome back, guys. We've already recorded the episode. I think one of the guys took it a little bit too far when we said to do the saboteur, and we're just hiding out.
Looks like Diddy isn't the only one who did it.
Liam, please.
Well, sweet little pumpkin boy.
Liam, I didn't mean to bring your wife in. Okay, but seriously, guys, welcome back to You Were Saying, the podcast where it's just a bunch of random shit gets spoken about every single week. And
every week.
Every week we come back
always
to
here, baby.
this lovely
Always
place.
Here.
The infinite cycle of life until death. Butter the toast, eat the toast, shit the toast. God, life's brutal.
But You Were Saying is a podcast where the hosts argue a random topic with a twist. One of the hosts is attempting to do random secret tasks without the others knowing. These tasks range all the way from talking about James's table to talking about James's table. At the end of each episode, everyone votes in they think is the saboteur. Most of the time it's just Dasco. Like, everyone just votes Dasco. Can you guess that it's Dasco before everyone else votes Dasco? Today's episode, we are talking about how would you say it?
What horror movie could you survive?
It was like, what
horror movie can you survive and how?
Yeah, there
And
we go.
how? Okay.
And how?
That's a good qualifier. Good qualifier.
Because the main reason why is I wanted to get the double wording of it, because before we start, I want to lay some ground rules. Are we essentially jumping in the horror film and replacing someone's role, or are we taking our knowledge of the movie in with us?
Oh, okay.
Interesting question.
I think it would be more interesting if we were in the shoes of the character.
Yeah.
Characters.
But then it's just like, so you can't do a Batman have preparation
Yeah,
time.
so
like,
does that
No
mean that we
prep
don't
time.
know
Are
what
you
we know?
doing a Die Hard?
I would say like you would know what you know. It's just like essentially like you can't really say like, what's the word? Like, oh yeah, I know that at this point in the film there's this place I have to go to, so I'm just going to
like what you
leave
mean,
and go
right.
straight there. Like, essentially,
So we would be aware of, like, say, the weaknesses of the antagonist, but not, to the detail of, I know he's going to be at this time at 3:35.
yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, just so
so we're
that
living
it's-
the movie out,
Yeah.
but we have
You can't take the continuity out of the film.
Right, okay, gotcha.
So you
That
can't
makes
just
sense,
go, oh, I'm in the water with Jaws. Oh, looks like I brought an oxygen tank.
I bought 16 car batteries.
But
now, buddy.
as always, I'm joined by my lovely hosts. We have
Hi, I'm Liam. Protagonist
have-
one.
I am James.
I am Paul.
and I am going to attempt to host this week, and my name is Dasco.
You've hosted like
a good change of pace.
7.
What was the message that you saw on your phone that made you throw it away?
Love you, sweetheart. From wife.
No, she sent me.
Hope you have a great night, Honey Bundy.
I missed you.
Bitch!
Shelley's been getting into collecting
His wife.
pins. My wife's been getting into collecting pins.
She married you.
Yeah. And literally, she sent me a thing, and it's like a pin that says to-do list, and it says my wife, and I had crossed out, and then my image to it was just like, I tried. You said no. And she's like, yeah, I know.
That's funny.
Ever since we did that episode where we did the my wife joke, that's just been every week now.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Should we put it to bed?
His wife.
Not in the way that we put his wife to bed.
Right.
Just like just drop it and get a new joke.
A new joke.
We are pretty good
a
at like
new
not
joke.
harping on and on about the same joke ever.
Yeah.
It's no. Well, I
I can't think of anything we've done that does that. I can't even think of two things that we've done That does that.
No, 2 things, 3 plans. Can't think about it.
No, but I was just going to say, so like other Australian comedic groups have their thing. Like
Oh, yeah,
Auntie
Teddy,
Donna
yeah,
has
Sacha Baron
Auntie
Cohen,
Donna
yeah.
has their like
Oh,
the
we're a
pud.
comedic group.
The pud. We have many puds.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun. We're a comedic group.
Fingers
Yeah, we are a comedic group.
Are we though?
Okado.
I would love like if we ever do get like enough of a viewership that we could do like an improv night.
Oh my
like-
god,
Stage
no.
show?
Yeah.
That would be fun
Christ.
though.
Yeah.
Really fun.
But
That'd
okay.
We would
Okay.
get heckled so hard.
Unhinged.
I love getting heckled.
Have a good heckle from the boys.
Okay.
Oh, you guys suck. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Was it?
paid for it, dickhead.
Give us a location. The offices of Charlie Hebdo.
Okay, so to bring us on to the beginning, I've got our funniness straight out of the bat, straight off the cuff.
Just a couple
I'm going to
seconds.
offer first choice to Liam.
Oh, here we go.
After listening to many episodes in the past, he complains about not going first. So
I
I'm gonna
do,
give him,
but
give him
that's
go
just because
first.
I'm like...
Everyone
I'm
goes
really,
first every
He
4
also
episodes.
complains about something constantly.
I'm a really sore loser. And I think that's
Really?
something that at least 2 of us have in common.
Who?
Why are you
You.
looking at
Oh.
me? I was going to say, why are you looking at me? I couldn't give a shit.
I know, that's why I was looking at you.
I
'cause
don't
you can
care.
give less of a shit. So I'm sure, like a lot of you, I have a catalogue today. But I'm
Okay.
going to go with my first pick. I'm waiting for this unanimous groan. I'm choosing Get Out.
Fuck you. Oh, because you're white.
'Cause I'm white.
Oh, right.
Get in.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
but
Interesting.
don't all the white people get like slaughtered by the end of the film?
Yeah, but they're the bad guys, though.
So you're a bad guy.
So yeah, in this scenario,
Duh.
you are the bad guy because
What kind of racial profiling are you trying to push here?
So,
You think just because I'm white, I got to be
So-
the bad
Is that
guy?
a prompt?
being racially profiled for the
Racial
correct
profile
racial.
hosts.
Aren't you technically Italian through marriage?
I don't think it works that way, mate.
I hope it works.
I've heard some people that refer to
It's not. It's not like a fucking stamp card at a coffee shop where each fuck you get closer to being Italian.
I don't know if anyone would do that.
You get- you get-
really want to be fucking Italian.
you get,
More stamps, and I can go to Italy.
you know,
Every,
you get.
12th bang, you can say gabagoo.
I was gonna say every 10th time you get to use your hands for an hour.
You get a small plot of land in Sicily that you never go to because you don't want to fucking go back.
Look, we'll go all the way around, but if you guys aren't happy with that, I can go off.
No, you can 100% do
It's
that.
fine.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but
It's
all
good.
right.
I do. I am interested
good
to hear
things.
yours.
Yeah.
What you pick because you haven't done a whole lot of
Spooky
scary
Boys
movies.
was-
He doesn't like the horrors.
Nope.
You don't
Doesn't
like
like the
horrors.
horrors, Charlie.
You got
The
your
horrors. Not the horrors.
I would say there is another one that you could have picked would have been
I've
much
got
easier.
heaps, man.
Yeah.
Nope.
But okay.
Hereditary.
So
Don't
you're-
be a child.
Have you seen? I don't think you've seen.
I've only
that
seen the bit
movie.
where he kills his sister.
It is very.
Oh, when the mistimed 808 works perfectly with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how I
Okay,
saw
so
it.
you're locking in your
fucking rough
guess.
movie.
Get Out. I'm white.
Get out. Okay, you're
Amen.
white. We're moving on to James.
The movie It Follows.
It follows.
'Cause he has
Really?
no sex
Yep.
ever.
No. No. I feel like you don't understand.
Can I just say you are fucking. This is the first
No,
time we're
he's not.
using
That's
these
why he wants-
microphones, and
Yeah.
all of us have gone to a custom of a different style, and you are like coming out like straight out like a rapper.
Straight out
that
of
is-
Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Crazy
I don't know the rest of
little
that song.
fella.
Oh,
Straight out Islington.
no, he's like he's coming.
Islington. I wouldn't go
Straight out of
there.
Compton.
Straight out of
From a
Compton,
group
crazy
called Fellas with
motherfucker
an
named
Attitude.
Jimmy John, coming straight from the coming straight from the group called G's with Attitude.
Jeez.
Gingers. with
Jeez, we
attitude.
got attitude.
Gingers with that.
Gingers with attitude.
It's just changing the letters around.
Yeah.
What is the attitude?
I don't
though?
want to get sued by Ice Cube though.
No, you
No,
won't.
He's
win.
busy.
Okay,
Korean shit.
so James, what are you picking?
I'm picking It Follows.
It Follows.
Okay, it follows.
It Follows.
I really
Is that
like
is,
movie.
oh I haven't
great
watched that one
movie.
in a while.
Great
Is that the
movie.
one where
It is
it
good.
fucks you to death?
No,
yeah.
it's
It's basically an STD.
It's an allegory for the sexually
Yeah.
transmitted disease.
Yeah, and it's just the one that's like you just have to keep that distance away.
Yeah.
No?
You got
Or
to
is it
keep
one-
passing it on.
No, yeah, you got to keep passing on.
Okay,
And then it kills all its way back to you, effectively. So, like,
It's like a permanent curse. It's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
So,
and so you could just
I
survive it
haven't
by
watched that in a
going
while. I'm
hard.
gonna have to go watch that. Again.
so
it is very good.
how are you?
Yeah.
How are you going to beat it?
Yeah.
Well, do we
Okay,
want to
we'll
go?
get
The horse, Charlie.
Okay.
No, that's part of the question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And wow.
The horse, Charlie.
Yeah, fair. He's got money.
Yeah, you could 100%.
It's basically, just pay
He
a
can
woman
rip and
or a
tear.
man.
And is it so?
Take it. You just don't tell them
Just
about
one.
it.
Yeah, but what happens when they die?
So, okay, but this is the issue with that.
Yeah.
Or
Hang on, let's come back.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go back to
yeah,
it. Go back to
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
So Paul, in your essentially
Okay.
your James has a problem with Marvel films. This is your limited.
To be fair, though,
Viewing.
I feel like I put in more of an effort here. Respectfully.
No, he smashed out like 10
Yeah,
the
he
other
watched
day.
three.
Watched a couple, so you motherfuckers would shut up.
Like, I would say he's reasonably caught up at this
Yeah.
point now.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
You and me can sit down where we can watch Smile together.
No,
I love Smile.
that's
Smile's really good.
I still haven't seen
Oh no,
we should sit down and watch it. It's really
talk
good.
to me.
I really
That's-
need to see that too.
That's
I almost watched Insidious last night.
Oh,
It's okay. It's very old.
Thankfully, we pivoted and watched Talladega Nights instead.
That is
Oh,
quite a
that's
tone
bad
shift.
and it was
choice.
very good.
Wait, do you want to watch that on the weekend? Dead to me? Talk to me?
Dead to Me.
which one's dead?
Oh, Talk to Me's the one.
Talk to Me.
I don't
It's-
want to
it's
watch it,
the-
but I
Talk to
I
me is the
do.
hand.
I'm going to give you a
one.
hard
Yeah.
maybe, just because I've got a 30th and a 60th on Saturday. So I might be
Wow.
absolutely
Let's do Sunday.
belligerent
Let's
on
just-
Sunday.
That'd be
Do Sunday.
that'd be rough for the 30. If you're like, this is you in 30 years. You're like,
Shit.
They don't know each other. It's fine.
Just don't
I'm
get
done.
drunk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just don't drink.
I have children. This is no.
Drinking habits.
This is my time.
Yes. So
I'm
what are you
gonna
picking?
pick. Shit. I forgot what
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna pick.
consulting the pad.
Oh, A Quiet Place.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a loud motherfucker.
You are very loud.
I am, but
Mm.
I can choose not to be.
I don't think that's true.
And you can learn sign language, so we're growing. So
Hmm.
boom. Plus headphones.
Who are you going to talk to?
No one. But I'll sign with a bunch of people. They talk. They just have their little underground, little underholes and shit.
You wouldn't live in the ground.
See,
I live in the ground.
I thought you would have gone like the Sandy Bullock one, the fucking Bird Box.
Oh, that movie was trash.
No, I
He
need to
likes
see.
looking. He loves looking.
Yeah. Big,
No, but all,
big
but all,
looking
you, all
guy.
you have to do to survive Bird Box is just
I'm a big
go
looker.
fucking bang
But the
bang.
police report said I'm
Yeah.
a big looking guy.
He's a massive taster, looker, and hero. So one of them have to go.
Yeah,
So-
I'm a big sensory guy. But if I could not talk, that's fine.
That'd be best for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win. Everyone, they finally get their bloody wish.
So it's a good pick.
Thanks, mate.
I can't wait to find out how you actually are going to do it.
Neither.
If I was going to pick one that you could just do, like get past
Chucky.
by being yourself,
Yeah.
it'd just be Wolf Creek because you could just be like, you get in his car and he's just like, "Hey, how's it going? G'day, mate." He's like, "Oh no, get the fuck out."
I saw one. I saw
you got
one
an
really
issue with
quickly.
hard-working Australians, mate.
No, he loves hard work. He only kills foreigners.
One that I
Might
read.
Kill a guy from Sydney?
I don't know.
Yeah, in the first one, he killed a guy from Sydney.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
He was an Australian
I read-
guy with the British.
He did
I read
not
a
enjoy
grey
his
one,
New Zealand-
and
New
it
South
was
Wales.
like Predator, weakest trophy ever. Who would want to kill me?
You say that. Yeah. It's one of my backups.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll get into it after you.
Yeah, but then you look at Predator 2 and you're like, nah, he's just killing people.
See, the thing is though is that
two specifically is my
when
backup.
when the topic came up, I had a very hard time picking one because it's always like you get to the point where you go down the line of like the big horror ones, like zombie films.
Yeah.
You can't really survive them
No,
because
not
it's
really.
like you've got to change your whole entire life. You're going to spend the rest of your days in a fucking zombie apocalypse. Whereas I watched the guy the other day and he's like, you might as well just shoot yourself in the head in the
Yeah.
first, at least you don't become
Yeah.
a zombie, but you don't have to fucking go back to the medieval ages and then, oh, what's that? You don't have penicillin anymore.
Yep.
You don't have fucking anything that you're used to having is just gone.
I remember when like we were all kids, the biggest, common denominator was, oh, what's your zombie survival plan? What are
Yeah.
you going to do?
Oh yeah, everyone had
Everyone had a zombie
one.
survival
Kids.
plan. My
I've still got one now. It's Bunnings.
Bunnings.
Yeah.
I'm
You just going to live in
My-
Bunnings or
Yeah.
go to Bunnings?
my best man Robin, he would always be involved in these conversations and always come around to him, and he would always have the same answer.
I'm not done.
I'm going to shoot myself in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Within the first 5 seconds, I'm
Yeah.
going to kill myself.
yeah, that makes sense.
So the more and more I listen to his argument, he's just like, yeah, like
What are you surviving for?
Yeah.
there's not like,
Yeah.
He's like, everyone you know is dead.
but then he
Bang.
he came
You want to
past.
find a wife and bring someone else into this world?
Yeah.
He came to the realization at the end of the argument is it's like the only place you could survive a zombie apocalypse is Australia.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
the heat and humidity would not allow for the bodies to just keep walking around. They
Yeah,
just
that's true.
degrade to the point where it just would get fucked up.
Unless it happened in winter.
Oh yeah, our real cold winters
Yeah.
here in New South
Yeah, well,
Wales.
they're survivable by zombies.
Zombies just come out at night.
Isn't it?
They are.
They're like Dracula.
We'll take them. Try and kill us at the
I
pub.
feel like
They can't be fast zombies in Australia, basically.
Fast zombies are bullshit. Fast
No,
zombies,
no.
I disagree with fast zombies.
That was the first horror movie that like fucked me up is because I'd watched all of these zombie films, Shaun of the Dead, Day of the Dead,
more
and all of them are
convenient, but
all
28 days
28 days
28
later
days.
came out.
fucking
And
28 days.
like you said with the talking with your friends about what your zombie survival plan is, you're like, yeah. Then all of a sudden you'd have that one person that'd be like, yeah, but what kind of zombies?
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
Have you seen that
Yeah.
meme of those guys talking about, with zombies, oh, fuck yeah, they're runners, oh, fuck.
But no.
They're making another 28 days.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
It's
like
28
28
years.
years.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy, I think.
Yeah.
Is
Oh, fuck
on.
yeah.
Oh, he'd be a
I
good
like
zombie.
him.
and that really weird looking guy who played Rumpelstiltskin in that Once Upon a Time show.
Okay, yeah.
Did he die in the first movie?
I have no idea.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I haven't watched
He
it in
also
that
played
long.
I really haven't either.
Renard in
I
one of
like
James.
it.
Yeah.
So there's like
Bond movies.
there's certain
Dino
films
Day.
that
Yeah,
you can
Dino
like
Day. No,
old
Was on enough.
Was not enough.
like the movies are starting to get to that point where like when you watch any movie from like the 80s, it doesn't matter how good of a copy or how good of a website or streaming platform you use, and you start to get that anti-aliasing
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
and it just gets to the
Weird
point where
grainy.
you just can't watch it anymore. Like if you watch it on a CRT, it just gets rid of it. Like you don't have to worry about it. But now all of a sudden I'm just like watching. The other day I tried to watch the Monkeys with
Apes?
Brad Pitt.
Planet of the
and-
Apes. Oh, 12 Monkeys.
Oh.
12 Monkeys. And I'm watching it and I'm getting through the first 15 minutes and I'm just like, this looks like shit. Fuck. And then I was like, okay, guess I can watch this every now and then. Then I realized if you put it on your mobile phone, it's way better.
Interesting.
Smaller.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Why don't you just pull out your CRT, mate? Obviously,
I've actually got like, well, Paul's seen my shed. I got like
It's
a couple
insane.
of CRTs in there.
Oh, yeah.
But
It is wild.
yeah, it's just
If he ever,
they're not
like-
allowed at home apparently.
If Tasker hits a point where he needs money fast, but he can't be asked to sell his gear, if he turns that shed into like a smash room,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
was going to say,
Boy.
or a pawn shop.
porn. Wait, what kind of porn?
what year is it?
Fast porn? No, sorry.
They still exist, mate.
Pawn shops?
Yeah.
You're fucking kidding.
The
No,
news.
no.
What? The news agent?
Legitimately, give me 10 minutes and I can take you to a pawn shop
Wait, are we saying porn with an A or an O?
with an A. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Mine was.
I was like, pawn shop? Fucking surely that doesn't exist anymore.
Mine was just that little black bin next to the horrors at a video easy that you can casually poke your eye in.
That's the Zoo magazine.
Because isn't it like cash for gold or
That-
cash
does that
converters?
magazine still
Yeah.
I have
exist?
no idea.
Which one?
Zoo.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Of
hell.
course you know how
Yeah.
every-
Do they still sell like Playboys and shit?
Yeah, they
Is that-
do.
Oh my
Yeah.
why?
Surely there's a digital subscription for that.
No, like so fucking
Playboy Premium.
So
like the New York.
This
the
is,
New Yorker.
I feel sorry for like this generation when it comes to like trying to look at boobies and shit. All they have to do is just go www.boobies.
They didn't
And-
have to go www. Just boobies.
Yeah, just boobies. Okay. So
Safe search.
when
Apparently.
before dial-up was in every single house, all you do is you go, oh, mum's going to the news agency to deliver some mail, and all of a sudden you go
10
down the
minutes.
aisle and you
Oh,
just look
yeah,
like
Mum,
that,
get me some
and you
tits.
just get a
Ooh,
quick
middle
gander.
section.
But they're all sealed now.
What?
Yeah.
That's
They're
not
all in
fair.
plastic seals.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah.
The creepy little
The
kids
pages kept
thumbing-
sticking together.
Yeah, kept thumbing through them.
Look, we're the generation of resilient fucking kids.
Yeah.
I remember. This is fucked.
I could just
Here
picture
we go.
Liam in a newsagent's just ripping through
I
that
was not in
plastic.
newsagents. I remember having dial-up.
Yeah.
I remember having really shitty internet, and I was like, oh, I can't look at this because it's on the family computer. What's the only possible solution we can have here,
Newgrounds.
Liam? You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I'm going to print this off.
Yeah.
What?
I print off tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I print them off, and then I took them into
Oh,
my room,
buddy.
and it was just sitting in there.
So my grandma found it, and that was one of the most awkward conversations I've ever had in my life because she's like, "Oh, what's this?" I was like, "Drawing, drawing shit."
It's for school, Grant.
I'm just fucking hella
promise.
talented and shit.
I would love
big
it.
eyes, big eyes.
If she just lets it go and then, like, you know, she's gone to bed and it's like, found Liam's porn stash today.
It was one of those
He
moments
thinks
where
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those moments where
Yeah.
she 100% knew what it was, but she's like, "Oh,
Hey, I've got
interesting."
a set of those.
Want to see? Lifts up her pant legs.
Okay, so I'm going to bring it back, and because we're going to get many of these
You
conversations in.
uncomfortable
What did you
talking about
pick again? Sorry,
Granny's
Desmond?
tits?
I haven't picked. I like
sorry.
to fill the tangents in small sections while I'm hosting, so then we can bang through the actual selection process.
Yeah, sorry.
So the only
Wanted to talk about
the only
grandma
one
and
that I
porn.
came to was Nightmare on Elm Street.
That was one of my backups.
Oh.
So the reason why is because
Krueger?
I don't. Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Thank you.
I don't imagine with images, and I also have the,
interesting.
I also have the issue of
Interesting.
when I dream. I've tried to do that dream journaling shit.
Yeah.
I don't dream in images.
Interesting.
Words.
No words, nothing. It's just blank.
Feelings.
It just that is what I imagine it is to be dead.
It's
Legitimately,
the
what you're explaining is
Yeah.
what I imagine to be dead.
It's also like
dark.
it's just like so. It's just say for instance, if I were to say to you, in your head, picture an apple.
Okay.
What
Done.
do you see in your head?
Like a MacBook?
Tim Cook
There you go.
wanking.
Pink lady.
Pink lady. So, but you actually
Ooh,
see an
lady.
image of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I go apple, I don't see a word. I don't see an actual physical
Yeah, wow.
interpretation of an apple. I just see darkness.
That's hectic.
That's
You know,
it.
some people, I don't know if this is going to trigger anything, but some people can't actually imagine in color.
Yeah.
That's wild.
See, at first I was like, I did the test and I'm like, oh, wait, do I not see in color? Do I just see the words? And then I'm just like answering the questions. And then it's like it's like apathesia or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
you don't actually
Yeah.
see. So I'm like, I wonder how Freddy Krueger's going to get around in my fucking dreams if there's fucking nothing
gonna-
there.
He's going to be like trying to open the door. He's
hell?
like, what the fuck is going on here?
There's no door.
I'm going to scare him with words.
This motherfucker ain't
Yeah.
picturing a door.
Yeah.
He's
But
waking
yes.
up.
Yeah.
He's waking up nervous. That's for sure.
But yeah, but then I've got another way out beyond that.
Okay.
So we've gone around the table. We're going to go through now, and
20
you are
minutes.
going to get a good chunk of time to explain how you're going to survive your film.
Yep.
Do I need it?
Then,
Take your time, Liam.
then what's going to happen is you're going to have a small amount of time after that, and then we're going to go, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that?
Oh, good.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. Fantastic.
And it gives you more time to think about yours.
I'm just going to win.
Could I give him a bit of an extra time? Do you want to hear my backups?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like backups.
Yours was one of my backups.
Yeah.
Did you have
for a
Chucky?
Very different reason, though.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Chucky,
I've also got a reason why I picked it as well.
I won't touch on
Orphan, 'cause
yours.
you just
Yeah.
kick
Until we're
a
done.
kid.
Yeah.
Kid. Did you have Chucky?
I did not have Chucky.
Oh.
So the problem with Chucky is he's a supernatural creature. I've specifically
Yeah.
not chosen anything with any sort of supernatural abilities.
No, Annabelle?
See, my backup was
Why
going to
not?
be
No, freaking, who's that little robot that dances on kids when they kill them?
Freddie,
No,
Megan?
Megan.
Megan. Yeah.
You know you can buy her.
Yeah, you can. No, but my backup was going to be Hellraiser. Just don't open the fucking box.
A lot of mine are in that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaws, get out of the water.
So, one of my backups was Friday the 13th
Okay.
for two reasons. One, there was be zero reason for me to go to one of those camps.
That is true.
Yeah, true. But you are being dropped in the.
Yeah.
that's
What
true.
happens if mummy tells you that you have to?
Mummy.
And she's like really, really sick of you and she needs to get you out of the house.
Well,
'cause
I'm
she wants to fuck
30,
your dad.
so
Yeah.
she can fuck my dad. That's okay. She's done it before,
At least once.
at least
Do
3
you have
times.
evidence?
Yeah.
But yeah, with Friday the 13th, it was just don't go to Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Or ... leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm not
suppose
going
it
to
would
talk.
make more sense if the situation is predicated on that you are already in
Yeah.
you're in the middle of it. Like,
That's one of the main reasons I
Like
didn't
for
pick it.
example, for me, it follows is like I'm just not going to bang anyone
Well, you're
ever.
fucked.
It's
Well-
going to be I've already been banged.
Yeah, no,
The only reason why I'm
I've
glad you
already
didn't
been
pick
bagged.
Friday the 13th is because of the whole thing that he can transport his location.
Yeah, no, he's fucked.
Like, so if I was.
if I have to be in Camp Crystal,
Yeah.
no.
So, because like my first go to would be like, hey guys, there's 10 of us. We're all going to go in a separate direction. there's a small chance that he's probably going to get 90% of us, but at least one of us is going to get away.
Well, another thing that I thought about is a lot of these horror movies with a slasher, for example, the slasher films.
Yeah.
You never see it happen. Team up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking get him. Don't just be like, oh, we're going to split up and hide.
Fight.
Fucking grab some weapons, grab him, hold him down,
Kill him.
and kill the fucker.
Sorry, I think there is
Jason
one.
like immortal or some shit?
Yeah, see, he's different though.
Yeah, right.
He's a 10-year-old boy that has been in that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
30 years. So he's very much
He's
the,
the mind of a
If you
10-year-old,
try and
yeah.
find, like, follow
Jason,
the...
that Jason mythos is
Ja-
Yeah,
It's fun.
like
That
there's one
sounds
point
it.
that he, like, hockey's been banned in the future and they
Oh,
have to
it's so
explain what a hockey
the
mask
mask.
is. And he's
So
frozen on a space station. And it's literally Jason in space. He's like on a space
Yeah.
station.
No, it's
Like,
one of the worst movies.
Yeah.
Who would write that? Why would you
Money.
write that?
Money.
So for
Money.
Predator 2,
Yep.
specifically, I had
Get out of San Francisco.
just don't pick up a fucking weapon or don't side with Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Very easy to do both things.
Why would you side with Gary Busey?
I
Just
don't know.
the way he looks.
You see that manic man coming out, you're like,
Yeah,
we're
he's a-
going to
he's
trap
a-
him inside this warehouse. And
He's a
just-
weird looking
No.
motherfucker.
No.
Are you okay?
Gary, you good, man?
Do you need a job? I can help you with that. Gary, you
How
good man.
much cocaine, Gary?
What?
I legitimately cannot think of another Gary Busey movie.
Neither can I.
Yeah, neither.
And like that's not how my brain works. I just think of actors and shit. And
That's all you
Wait,
do,
wait,
but you haven't
wait.
seen
I
the
know.
movies.
No.
That's what you do.
I've seen
Sorry,
movies.
you've just...
I love
You've
Predator
just
2.
deleted the image of what Gary Busey looks like in my face.
So imagine
Oh,
a
wait,
white
the
guy.
dumplings.
Huh?
Oh, yep, dumplings. Yep.
Imagine a white guy that's been shot.
I know, I know, I know, I know.
One of my
Survived.
favorite insults. He looks like a bucket of smashed crabs.
Wow, that's so
Isn't he in
rude.
Juice Bigelow? And he's a cop with the weird dick?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
No, is he? Is that him?
People saw that
Hang
movie.
on. Yeah.
He looks like a. You know what he looks like? He looks like the face someone makes when they open their mouth whilst skydiving all the time.
He looks like my arsehole when I poop.
Oh,
I
succulent.
want to talk about curried sausage.
That's it, curried sausage,
Curried
not
sausage.
dumplings. Yeah.
He was in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
okay.
in Point Break. He was
Oh, wow.
in he was in Hitman 2 as Gary Busey.
Like Gary
Sorry.
Busey.
Gary Busey apparently is in Hitman 2.
Yeah.
Wait, they made a second Hitman movie?
Yes.
He's
Oh no! Wait, is that the Timothy Oliphant one?
no, sorry. The game.
Oh.
Oh right.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's like.
He's in
wait.
Sharknado 4.
Yeah.
God, of course he was.
that's out the back.
Okay, so
I don't
how are you surviving your movie?
Look, as a white man,
Okay.
Okay.
That's how all good sentences start.
as a white
That's it.
man, it's just a bit of a uncomfortable holiday for me because you go to the country club, just have a couple of drinks. It's stated in the film, and I want to say this twice. It's stated in the film that darker skinned people are the perfect specimen, and that's why they are wanting to transfer their minds and consciousness into their bodies.
Oh, is that what's happening? in the
Yes.
movie?
Yes. That
It's a
one-
very
that's-
wholesome movie.
The whole
about how-
movie's based around a cultural appropriation of black culture.
Oh, no.
And it's like the fact that white people will go to the extent of putting themselves in a black person's
It's
body.
written by Jordan Peele.
No, I know that.
I did not connect that, but thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought it was fucked about.
No, but that's literally like
rednecks.
the whole thing. Yeah.
Very upper class rednecks.
yeah.
Very, very upper class.
I
Amex Black.
I liked the movie a lot.
Rednecks.
I thought it was very good, but it's definitely one of those like. It's not being targeted. I'm
No.
not being targeted in the film. That's why I chose it.
All you have to do is when it gets to the point that the main character does go off the deep end part, all you have to do is just go, hey, I'm just going to hide in this closet for 20 minutes until the rest of them round you up. Then I'll come back in. Like,
I'll attend the country club and I'll be like, all right, so I think we've got about 1 hour 50 before credits roll. So do you think?
No, we can't be doing that.
So I suppose in this situation, say let's predicate the scenario that you are a darker skinned individual.
Oh.
You're going to change who I am?
Yep.
yeah.
In this scenario, yes.
Yes.
This is who
For
you
the
are
movie
now.
Get Out.
How are you going to survive?
Are you recasting me?
Literally.
Yes.
Oh, no.
How am I surviving? Okay.
As
you know what?
as
I'll
someone
play
that,
this
that
game.
this
I'll play this game.
redneck would.
Yeah.
would
Let's say
target.
that I meet the conditions.
You're not installing an OS. Like,
Well, I'm still me, but now
how much RAM you got?
I have been updated and I've installed the wrap.
Hey everyone,
You
just to
put
catch
more
you up,
toner in your printer.
So
I'm
what I would
sorry.
do if I was a darker complexioned human being,
Yep.
now in the scenario, I think the main thing that I would do is avoid the mother, because I'd say she's
she's
kind
the
of
bitch, yeah.
she's the driving force of everything. No one there is really willing to do much whilst the victim is conscious. And she's the driving force of driving people unconscious. She's the whole reason they go to sleep. She hypnotizes them, makes them comfortable,
That is
and
true,
puts them
that
to
is
bed.
true.
Avoid
I
the
would
mum.
avoid that bitch.
Yeah.
If she makes me tea, I'll break her glasses. Fuck that hoe.
Yeah, but you'd know it'd be good tea though. It'd be like that sweet tea.
It probably would have drugs in it.
Oh, but it's like that sweet
But the thing
tea.
is, though, is
That's some succulent
doesn't
sweet
the
tea, buddy.
main thing that I'm coming back to with mine, and this is the time sensitive part, because Nope takes place. Not Nope. Get Out
Get
takes
Out.
place over a week,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to keep that bitch away from you for a week.
I just break a spoon. Fuck that bitch.
Go, oh, look, I'm a psychic.
Because the whole thing
Take
is
the
like,
fight to her.
oh, I'll spin my spoon around the cup, and that's what makes you hypnotized, and you're stuck, and then you get sucked into the TV, and it's all that weird shit, which is really interesting visually. So you should watch it for that.
It is
Yeah.
actually a very.
I do
very-
want to say, and I was doing really well because I had absolutely no idea what that movie was about.
There's a reason that they let him write 2 other movies.
He's very good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider it scary.
It's not a horror. It's more of like
No,
a
it's
thriller.
thriller.
It's a
Yeah.
thriller.
Is-
It's a psychological thriller.
It's on my list. I just never in the
Us
movie.
is the second one.
Yes,
Us is the second.
Yeah.
one.
That one's a fucking
I haven't seen
freaky
that one.
film.
I've seen
It's fun.
the section where like the other family rock up,
Yeah.
and like just
Interesting.
take over that house.
yeah,
It's very
yeah.
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's not funny, but it's just like the way it's done is really.
I like the
Yeah.
way he does it, where he does add that element of humor to it. Because there's
Yes.
another character, like the main dude's best friend, and I fucking love that guy because he just shows up, and every now and then he'll just say some off-cuff shit that is
Yeah.
just like, no, fuck that bitch. Very good.
That's awesome. Then,
Yeah, I don't know.
so Souls.
Well, look,
He'd hit an old woman. That's basically.
hit an old
what I'm
woman?
saying. He'd
I would-
If she's trying to take
chuck-
his soul,
I would chuck a wicker man. I'd beat the fuck out of an old woman.
See, I'm gonna.
Look at me.
I'm just gonna say the house is very old, and all it would take is just
It's
for
like
you
a
to go
plantation house, isn't it?
accidentally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
accidentally go. Oh, whoops! Everyone's outside for the moment. Oh no! Someone's put a spoon in an electrical outlet.
Okay, let's
the house
say
is burning down.
let's
there
say
is no
let's be a bit more realistic. I wouldn't just go in there and punch a woman in the face, even though I know what I know.
yeah,
Yep.
Like you wouldn't do that either,
Okay.
because she hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
that's the
But
thing.
what I would
yeah.
do-
You wouldn't
Yeah,
punch baby Hitler.
No.
Okay.
No, all you
What I would do is I would go into their house. I would wait for them to be vacant, which they do a couple of times.
Yep.
I would break every single teacup in their fucking house.
Yeah,
But
Oh,
I suppose
clumsy.
the assumption is there's probably other ways to hypnotize someone. It's not.
Potentially.
It's not just.
they don't. They
it's
don't
not
say if
just
we're
a
using the
pickup.
premise of just the film. That's the only way that she does hypnotize
Yeah.
them is using that.
I
That
suppose, I
specific
suppose,
chair,
Yeah.
that specific cup, that specific spoon is
Yeah.
kind of.
All right, honey, sit in the hypnotist chair and look into the hypnotist cup.
I believe
No.
it's a cuck chair.
But all,
Drink the succulent
I
iced
have a
tea.
cock chair.
all you'd have to do literally is just go, walk in there and
get a
just
cock
go
chair.
to the mum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been giving it to your daughter. Let me give it to fucking you, and then just get yourself kicked out.
oh, that's a good
Like-
idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
threaten to sleep with the old lady.
Yeah, just like
Just get them to a point where they just want you gone.
gone.
Just be so annoying. Well, if you walk in there with some like Chris Tucker energy,
Yeah.
you'll be
Oh
out of there
no!
in a day.
Walk in there with some fucking Jamie Foxx energy.
Jamie Foxx.
Wow. No, I feel like Chris Tucker's more
no,
annoying.
Jamie Foxx. He'd be one day he'd be Ray Charles. The next day he'd be fucking Crazy Man from Baby Driver. Like you don't know what fucking energy he's gonna show. He's like Nick Cage.
Nick
Oh,
Cage,
a lot of
yeah.
energy like Electro.
exactly. Exactly. You don't know what Jamie
Ding,
Foxx you're gonna
ding.
get.
Well done, James. Ding.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good.
I haven't
you.
seen
Very
that
good.
one.
Reference.
We can watch it. Shit.
Yeah,
We can go and watch it at the
I
film
like
at
it.
the
I
at
like
the movies.
I like Andrew Garfield.
I like
Spider-Man.
Oh, I know. I agree.
I like
half
Garfield.
of the second movie.
Oh.
I like half of it.
Okay.
Is Electro in the second one?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think it's
Who
all
was
good.
the villain in the first one?
Oh, just society,
the
isn't
lizard.
it?
Sorry.
The
The lizard.
Oh,
Awesome.
right.
The one in No Way Home.
Awesome.
Oh,
but,
okay, right, that one.
but Electrode has like that awesome scene with Gwen.
No, he doesn't.
Rough. Yeah, it does.
What?
Gwen dies.
Yeah, that's not Electro. That's Green Goblin at the end of the movie.
No,
That's
no,
the second half I
I'm
don't
saying, yeah, but it's amazing. It's an amazing scene.
You said Electro. That's what confused me.
Why does that know what the second movie's called?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That one.
Yeah.
You didn't even bother with a suffix.
Okay.
I'm just saying, how she dies is very good.
Which Spider-Man is he? Like comic-wise, which Spider-Man?
Amazing
is he?
Spider-Man.
He's supposed to be Ultimate Spider-Man.
Is he?
Okay,
I thought it
right.
was amazing.
Interesting.
No.
Oh.
And
He's too hip.
He's still
very
playing
hip.
Peter Parker.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
right?
They're all Peter Parker.
Ultimate Spider-Man was the like reboot of like cartoony but also hip.
And also the fact that
Not all of them are Peter Parker, though.
No.
All the Peter Parker Spider-Man are Peter Parker.
Yeah,
yes.
but I didn't know if he was...
how many Peter Parkers
Because
is a Peter
there are
Parker?
different Spider-Mans, but not all Peter Parkers.
Correct.
No, correct. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen these movies.
Still
Leave
keen
me
for a Ben
alone.
Reilly Spider-Man. Fucking love that guy.
Yep. So you've set up for all different faces of survival, where as yourself as Bizarro,
'Cause I'm black?
Lamb. Yeah. So
say that too.
we're gonna jump. We're gonna.
Strap in, guys.
Sorry. I had my father come up to me and he goes, "Since when is it bad to say like?" I can't, so the hard R, but not for racism for people that have mental deficiencies like myself.
Right.
Like
okay.
when you're a bit
No,
tardy
not
to
hard.
class.
Wait, what?
Yes, because that's also classified as hard R now as well. If you call
Oh.
someone that,
No,
What?
No,
Yeah.
no.
that's what got Linus
Yeah.
caught up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
the
true,
R
yeah.
word.
the R word,
Right.
A
Yes.
way to slow down an engine.
Yes. So, James,
Hello.
how are you surviving your film?
So I'm operating under the predication that I have been a part of a sexual intercourse.
Back it up.
I have banged. I am here to bang.
How many intercourses have you had today?
Pictures or it didn't happen?
Today.
So
Does
I do
myself count?
have.
What if I say, James, you have 24 hours to fuck. Go.
I'll just go to a whorehouse.
Cloud9, baby.
like to purchase one of your premium whores.
Horse.
My understanding is
Jolly.
that the hiring of people for those services is legal in this state.
It is in Canberra as well.
Cool.
How'd you go there?
You
the
can
horse, Charlie.
I'm sorry, you go to Canberra, you can snort cocaine off a prostitute's ass
Yeah.
while smoking a reefer in front of a police officer while shooting fireworks from your ass crack.
The fireworks.
And it's all legal.
Fireworks are illegal now.
Weirdly, though, the only place our politicians are. That's strange.
Yeah, very strange. And also their kids as well.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Canberra, and I'm going to do all of the things that Dasco just
Yeah.
set
Go to
out.
Canberra. You don't need to
and-
go to Canberra.
But
We can do
apparently
it here.
I can do all of that stuff in Canberra.
If you do it Canberra, then it's got to follow a lot further.
Well, and that's the thing. So I'll just hire a lady or male of the night and pay them some money, and then it'll be fine.
Would
So-
you do like a weekly transaction?
Well, that's the thing.
you've gotta really bank.
become one of those sex addicts. I'm just doing it with hookers for the purpose of not getting killed. By
Right, I do
I have a
have
counterpoint.
one.
So
Okay.
You're killing hookers.
I do have one question though.
Sure.
So say for instance you have sex with girl A.
Yep,
So then the creature's
Oh,
going
boy.
after girl A.
correct.
So what if girl A has sex with another guy? Does she
It's
that
then
go,
passed on into guy B.
and then so
Oh, so you want to find the most popular one?
Correct.
Yeah.
You want to find one that
Okay.
works hard.
Okay.
right?
I am a strong supporter of sex work.
That's good, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Big
about
ups.
what about for this movie though? Like if you have
Big
to
ups to
survive,
sex
it
workers.
follows.
Yeah.
If you're dropped into the It Follows world,
Yep.
prostitution is illegal.
Or are you saying in this scenario you're a big fan
Is
of
it
sex
though?
work?
Yep, over there.
Oh, just because it's in America?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you're,
but
you're
like,
operating under the
so is
assumption
everything
that
in
it doesn't
that country.
happen, though, buddy.
Yeah, but we're being dropped into the world. That was prefaced.
yeah. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
mean it's illegal,
Yeah.
but you can still do it.
I can still do it.
You know, you're right.
I'll
But
still,
how?
I'll still do it. You know what?
It's going to be a lot. Let me just say, it's going to be a lot less frequent over there.
Where was it followed?
No, I don't think so. It was in America,
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was in Canada.
maybe.
Oh, it might be.
Oh, if it's
What time period was it set in to?
I think it's like
well,
the
that's
late
the thing.
80s.
It was
Late
it was
80s,
a
yeah.
it was a we
One of
no, it
them.
wasn't late 80s though because they had like proper modern day mobile phones.
Yeah, it was like early
But
2000s.
they were just like they were shaped in a very like they look kind of like the clamshell makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
It was-
Motorola's like the
Kind of like it
Yeah,
was
okay.
it was a weird time period. It did look 80s, but it had modern technology.
Yeah.
It was very
Yeah, it was-
So then it has to be Canada.
Let's say
I'm
it's
pretty sure
Canada.
prostitution is legal in Canada.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think it is too.
There we
Yeah.
go. Cool. It's in Canada.
But the only thing is,
rip it
though,
there.
so if you're taking your bank account right with you,
Okay.
you just have to go to fucking Bali.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
yeah.
If you have $1,000
yeah.
in your account, you can live there for a long time with $1,000.
I could. I suppose to try and make it fair, I'd probably want to stay in
Why are
the
you making
country
it
in which
fair?
I'm dropped.
Okay.
But
That's fair.
yeah, I suppose there are options
Yeah.
to go to other places where it could be cheaper to.
You could
organise
also,
those
just
services.
walk up, shoot a cop in the head, then go to prison and become a prison bitch.
Don't want to.
That's probably worse.
See, the biggest
I'd
issue
rather
with it
killed me.
follows is if it gets down the line. If it gets
Yeah.
to you, you have that on you.
Yeah.
And
You
you
just
don't
pass
know.
it on.
That's the biggest problem. You know, but you don't know.
But
That's the biggest issue.
They get the sense though that they're being followed. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, from the movie, this is like
I think that's just
it's
paranoia,
someone that
though.
just starts kind of like walking towards.
Yeah, isn't it
What
just
is
like
it
a
about
random
purpose?
fucking dude?
Is it
It's
a
always
holder?
someone different.
It's always someone different, but they're always walking towards you in a straight line with purpose.
Fuck.
I feel like they just give you such an amazing sense of paranoia all the time.
All the
Oh,
time.
I'm
So it's like the whole.
Especially if someone like, can you
well,
imagine if you were at work, you worked in like an office, and someone's coming up to you to talk to you real quick, and
Yep.
you're like, oh my god.
Well, see, that's the problem with it. It can make the visage of anyone, even people you know.
See, I thought it was like when it killed someone, it took over their.
Because it
their
turns into her
No.
dad at the end.
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
The climax
So hang on.
of
So
the
let's say you met up with an escort.
Yeah.
You
movie. Yep.
fire one away, and then she has a few other tawdry
Yeah.
affairs. It doesn't matter if you keep going
No.
because it's a
it's
whole
then-
different
it's then,
line.
It's then on her and then the person that she sleeps with and then that person as well.
Damn.
So the assumption is then that person that she then sleeps with is also then a purveyor of other escorts.
You think the
kind of
guy
like
paying for escorts is fucking a lot?
You'd hope
escorts, yes.
Out of town
Yeah.
businessman.
hopefully it's a nice businessman
So I
who's
don't know
come
if we're
over
going
here
into
to
arguments
conduct
yet.
business.
I don't know if we're going into arguments yet, but we've all played video games.
Well, yeah.
Have we?
Wouldn't that like circle, because brothels, for example, they're
Sure.
all in the same location. If it gets to the brothel, isn't it just going to spawn camp all these fucking people, and then it's going to have to come back to you anyway?
They don't live in the brothel.
No, but I mean, like, you're fucking one prostitute.
Sorry, it just-
that prostitute fucks a guy. That guy fucks another prostitute.
It's
and then
like-
that prostitute gets killed.
Hi,
and then
guys.
That guy gets killed.
It's your
and then that
favorite.
girl
It's your
gets
favorite
killed.
YouTuber. I that follow. I'm just hanging at the front of this brothel here. Gonna get my kill streak today. Going for that MOBA.
What was that game that you used to play where you would pretend to be? It was like well before COVID, but you pretend to be a disease and you try. It was like infection or something like that.
Contagion, I think maybe.
Plague
Yes,
Inc.
Plague
Plague
Inc.
Inc.
It'd be like that, except this. The second you hit an airport, you're like, oh, we're on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, exactly.
So I still have that on my phone, and
a great
I
game.
play it religiously. You always start in China, and you never. No. You always
started
start in
Iceland, you
China,
hate yourself.
and you make it so that you don't have any transmission or anything like that until you completely infect all of China. Then you just, the moment China's gone, you just go bang, 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 bang.
But
and it
you've
spreads
got to
everywhere.
be. You have to be environmentally strong because
Yeah.
Greenland will screw you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Every
Madagascar.
time. Oh,
Madagascar
Madagascar.
sucks. If they
Start at
close that port,
Madagascar.
My
if they
default-
close that port.
Because my YouTube channel actually started making Plague Inc. videos.
What was your YouTube channel?
Nah, don't worry about it.
What is it? I didn't know you
what
had a
is it,
YouTube
baby?
channel.
Didn't you?
No.
We thought this
Oh,
Awesome.
When's the last time you uploaded?
fucking 5 years ago.
You should
Wait,
just do it.
what?
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyway, I beat the whole game, all of it, on mega brutal difficulty.
Yeah, I got that one as well.
Saudi Arabia is
Helldiver.
king.
So
Saudi Arabia is right next to Egypt, which has 2 airports.
Yeah.
And Saudi Arabia goes directly to Madagascar.
yeah.
Fuck
So-
you.
Now, like the thing that I love the most about them, once you finish it all mega brutal, you get all the cheats, and then you can just go,
Yeah, that's
you know what? I'm going to go for the fastest possible kill just to see it. It's like 15
Okay.
days. Woo!
Yeah, it's fucked.
But no. So you're just going to go to a brothel, fuck everyone.
That's one of my options, yeah.
So it just sounds like you want an excuse to go to a brothel.
I don't
we
need
can
an
go to a brothel
excuse.
if
We can go to a brothel if you
don't
want.
Guys, if you support
Wait, does it have to be a living? Does it have to be a living thing that you
Yes.
fuck?
Oh.
Yes.
because that goes down a route
Well,
we don't want.
like there's a lot of questions about it because it's not explored. Obviously, it's one movie at the moment. There is a sequel coming out.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm very
That's
excited.
It still follows.
But I don't think it's explored
probably,
too much of
It's following
like
still.
hey, it's still there.
Too Follow, Too Furious.
same-sex couples isn't explained.
It
Yeah.
follows Tokyo
So would that
Drifter.
work?
So, but then, like, say for instance, if I went into a public pool and come in the pool, am I having sex with everyone in the pool?
No.
I hope not, Mackenzie.
What if you're a sperm donor?
Yeah.
Yeah, would that count?
That's not sex,
but
though,
no,
baby.
but is it the transference of
Well, what
fluid?
is sex,
That's technically-
James?
yeah.
Define it.
No.
So-
They're good questions.
Not that.
But then
Thank
if you go there and you've got COVID,
like porn. I know what
COVID
it
era,
is when
all
I
you have
see
to do
it.
is just give someone else COVID, and you've essentially transferred
So if I come to the bed,
particles.
does he come and kill the bed?
Yeah.
Yep. If you come home and your bed's got a stab mark in it, run. Here's my
Oh
bed.
no! Someone's killed all my socks.
So it
Imagine if,
reminds me. Why is this
all
one
my
so
succulent
rigid?
socks have gone.
imagine if he kills the bed and all of a sudden it follows is your bed.
Yeah.
And you don't know until you go
So
to bed.
Oh, it's like a mimic.
Yeah, it's like a
Whenever I think of this film, I always go back to Rooster Teeth, like Gavin with the snail. that
Oh
if you-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like-
it's so funny that like he invented that.
Did he fucking...
don't
So
think he did
no, so it's essentially how much money was it?
$1 million,
$1
but
million.
you've got a snail that's always trying to kill you. And if it
Oh.
touches you, you die. But
Yeah.
it's a snail.
Yeah, I think it's the same problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And this is like
Fuck that,
then it was like I think it was like 3 or 4 years later. That's like they found like a giant tungsten orb in the Amazon, and it was full of salt, and I was just like. Oh, Gavin, better start moving. Okay, so now we're going to get to Paul.
Hello.
I would love to hear how you're going to survive this film.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Like, you just don't make noise. Like, I'm going off the first one, so I don't want to be a part of the sequel. I don't want to be in the breakout, because that's a whole different kettle of fish.
I feel like all the issues surrounding it, though, are accidental.
Are you going to watch the new one when it comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone's going like, oh my God, how are you today?
Yeah, once they understand what's going on, and
And that's what I think. That's why I think I'll survive. Like, it's very similar, just like, don't go to Crystal Lake. Don't, I'm Jaws, I'm out of the water. It's
But aren't
just-
they like globally? Like it doesn't matter where you are, what location.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's just a new form of life. So it's like, we just don't talk anymore. Although they do talk in Get Out. No, not Get Out. In
Get Out 2, Electric
Quiet Life
Boogaloo.
1.
Quiet life.
Quiet Life 2.
Quiet
Zack
Life,
and
but
Cody.
Quiet Life, but don't talk.
well,
no
they
more.
talk, but it's like soundproof
quiet, too
rooms and
whisper.
everything like that.
Right.
But we're fucked.
Oh,
Like,
you die immediately.
well, we got kids. Like
You're
you
not-
can't
you
keep
don't-
them to shut the fuck up at all.
You don't make it to A Quiet Place 1.
No.
You
Well,
did
it just reminds me of. Have you watched the newest episode of Bluey?
Oh,
Where
what?
it's like-
Everyone's talking about
It's
it.
so,
so
fucking
fucking
good.
good.
Yeah?
And then
I
my
need to
favorite
watch the
part
previous
about the whole entire thing is
would.
where
Yeah.
I cried so much.
Paul's
Can I rent
most
a kid to
hated
watch it?
character,
What?
Chili.
I like chili.
No, but you said that the only reason why you don't like her name is because everyone else is B.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
But where she's trying to keep Bluey from telling them that she's run away from the wedding,
Yeah.
and she puts the
Yeah.
hand over the mouth, and she's
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Wait, can we
very
do that now?" And then it's just like goes to the next one. Bandit's like, "Wait, are we allowed to do that?" Like,
Yeah, she's like grabbing him by the mouth. It's like,
are we allowed to do that? But no, it's a very, very wholesome episode.
Very
And
strong
if
episode.
you have ever moved away from your family home, it kicks you in the dick.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Wow.
Did they move?
Did you?
I can't tell
It's
you.
I
about
can't tell you
Bandit's
that.
sister.
No, the whole episode's about Bandit's brother is getting married to the girl's babysitter.
Yeah. It's very cute.
But the whole entire time, the house is up for sale.
didn't know Bandit's
And
her brother.
Follows the story of them trying to pull the sign out of the ground because Bluey thinks if you remove the sign, the house isn't for sale anymore.
Oh, that's cute.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. But it's
Wait, hang on. I'm so sorry. They're selling Bluey family.
Correct.
The
Selling
Healers
their
are
house.
selling their home.
Yes.
Is this the last episode?
of the. No, there's one more episode coming, but it's like essentially the last episode of the season. But the reason why everyone is getting so
The show's not wrapping up though.
No.
considering
Yeah,
the
well,
fact
make it
that
short.
Surely they wouldn't.
Disney
stop that.
Disney approached them, gave them a metric fuck ton of
Yeah.
money to make another 7 seasons.
Oh,
If
7
Bunnings,
seasons.
Bunnings rebranded for a week to
Yeah.
Hammer Bun because of
Yeah.
Bluey, they are not stopping.
I've
if they got all the commentators from the NRL to do like
Yeah.
the State of Origin
Yeah.
one.
So with this, I don't know if you know, with this episode where they're selling the house, they actually listed the house.
Yeah, they did. You can call the number up.
You can call them up to get the
interesting,
real estate
right.
agent to call you back.
Yeah.
But it's got like photos specifically made for the website of each room.
Yeah.
And
It has like
all
dimension, a
cartoon or
layout.
animated?
Cartoon.
What does
Yeah.
domain say it's worth?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't think it had a price. I don't think
It
so.
didn't have a price because essentially they
Ring
didn't
for
want
offer.
they didn't want to get political with,
Ring for
with an
offer.
advertisement.
The really funny thing though, the address they listed, people were looking up to see it on Google Maps and stuff. It's a fucking dog park.
yeah.
That is funny. That's very funny.
But no, like, but Bluey. The only thing is though, is when Finn was first born and
Your
he
child.
started to watch TV shows, like you go through this cacophony of fucking shit that kids
Pickle.
watch, and then all of a sudden you get to Bluey, and then you're like, "Fuck yeah, this is sick as fuck." I get this reference, I get that reference.
Parents avoid Coco Melon and Mickey Mouse at all costs.
Yeah,
What about Caillou?
Dude Perfect. Get your kid on Dude
Oh,
Perfect.
DP, dude.
Yeah, get him some DP.
I love DP.
Double penetration.
Double penetration.
Did you learn about that at
Get
your
him into
porn store?
religion
I learned it
and
by printing
scouts.
You printed a picture of DP.
I printed a picture of DP.
Okay, so Paul, how are you? So give us a quick rundown.
How are you quiet?
Here's what's happening. I'm building quietly
Okay.
a big old little underground area, or I'm going to try and find a place that has a cellar and or basement. Now, I've soundproofed some rooms before, so we do that again.
Have you soundproofed
No.
the room?
I've sound deadened.
No. Have you soundproofed the room silently?
Yes. With glue. A lot of glue. No drills. A lot of glue.
So how are you making an underground
Where are you getting the shit from?
Yeah, you know. Hammer bun.
Hammer Barn sends stuff for a
No,
serial
I'm just
killer's
killing
basement?
people, aren't I? I'm taking over.
See,
Okay.
if
No.
I
I'll
was
shoot them with my
you,
gun.
if you knew, so
Good sound.
is it in number 1 or number 2 where she puts the hearing aid?
I actually haven't seen either.
Okay.
Number 2 is a hearing aid.
Uh,
No, number 1's a hearing aid, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, she's deaf. Isn't yeah?
And they're
Doesn't
in
she
the-
get a hearing
yeah,
aid?
the
the,
bu- in
the
the
daughter
bunker?
is deaf.
If flipping what's her name? If
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt can give birth to a child in a bath and stay quiet.
No, there's
I can say
there's literally something that you could
Women are
easily
strong.
do.
they are strong. I know
If
that.
you
Very quiet when you
progress
give birth.
through the film, there is just something you can do with just this
A microphone.
and anything that allows the sound for this to come out of, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Essentially, the way to stop the creatures in a quiet
Make
place
a lot of sound.
is feedback.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
I'll just say, Monster, you're fucking shit, mate.
Yeah.
Your set was dog shit.
I don't
Get
really
off.
like your design.
You're fucking
No, but all
essay,
you'd have to
bro.
do is just get a speaker outside of your house and just put the microphone next to it, and then all it is just constant, just the
Oh,
echoing
so they're
cacophony.
essentially Venom.
Yeah,
So just Mars attacks.
They're,
Yes.
They're Venom.
that's no.
great movie.
Tell me the
But no, it's like yeah,
They're this
it's
little
good.
Eddie Brocks.
Yeah.
No, like before we do that, so we learn sign language. We're staying
Yeah.
underground. We're being real quiet. We're walking on
I
sand.
just like this. How hard
We're
is it just to
barefoot
like,
forever, which is pretty cool.
Etch a sketches would be
Yeah,
alright.
just sketches
yeah.
are hard. Or, pen and paper, but yeah, it's just
No, but etch a. Oh yeah, I suppose it would be
That
about the
just
same.
gets so
So.
fucking loud.
Yeah.
When you got to shake him.
You know,
Yeah, what about just have like a little
Are you going to
Like a little
silence your
white
etch a
pad.
sketch? Get your whiteboard.
a little
out.
whiteboard.
get a little whiteboard.
Like a
What-
little,
what
little
about a
white-
blackboard?
Get a whiteboard to
Blackboard
send
would
you
No,
Sure.
that
iPad,
chalk's
good morning
way
text.
too loud. Oh, I hate chalk.
So you're saying whiteboards are superior than blackboards?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You
Hey,
wouldn't
times have changed.
he would survive in
The future is now, old man.
He'd be the old woman.
Liam, can I make you some tea?
Black. Black Liam does not approve.
Stare at this cup.
So
Get in.
the way I would do mine is you have shot my argument clear and true straight away, which is the teaming up.
Okay.
Because there is communal dreaming in Nightmare on Elm
I
Street.
completely forgot what you chose.
I was about
No,
to
right,
ask
Elm Street.
Yep.
There is a part where essentially they come together
Nice.
and they're still following the concept of the horror film, and they're like, we've got to get out of this scenario.
We're going to have to do a get
We're
out.
gonna have to get out. No, but essentially they dream together
I've
and
seen
they
this
pull Freddy out of the dream.
Yeah.
And they kill him in the real world.
Is that the new one?
Are you talking?
That's the very first one. Yeah.
I hate the one. I think it's the remake.
Freddy Krueger.
It's the newer Nightmare on Elm Street where like the movie kind of ends, but then like the mum still gets killed
Yeah.
through the mirror. You're like, why?
Yeah.
They
makes no
ruined his
sense.
character in the reboot.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of his fucking character was everyone just assumed he was a child molester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why they fucked him up and burned him. He's like, oh, I'll come back for revenge. In the new one, they're like, oh, yeah, no, he was a child molester.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was. It's like, that ruins the whole point of his revenge arc.
Yeah.
He's not revenging.
Oh,
So
he was
in
a
the
child-
original ones-
in the reboot, he's a child molester and just a murderer because he's pissed that he couldn't
No, no,
continue.
Fuck kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But in the original ones, they essentially
They all
burnt him alive,
assumed he was a child
Yeah.
molester.
but he wasn't.
But he wasn't.
There
He just
was-
really like kids.
Right, so he was just killed. He was killed for no reason
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
In the reboot, he
Yes.
was a child molester, and they stopped him from doing
Yeah.
his
Yes.
molesting.
Yeah.
Because the parents are trying to hide it from the kids. They're like, don't look into it. Like, don't worry
Yeah,
about
don't
it.
look
Because
into
the
it.
kids are the ones who got molested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds horrifying. Why
just-
would they make
It's just
that
weird. They
shit?
didn't need to do it.
It just made it just like this
There
whole
was-
level of gross.
Excellent effect
that's
though when
gross.
they had like that was like the hallway with the red carpet, but half the carpet was just blood.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you didn't know until
The
you walked
one,
when they
the one
fall.
was
That's it.
when Johnny Depp dies in the first one.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
lying in the bed,
Snap.
snaps in half. Yeah. And then there's the portal that gets ripped in the middle of the bed.
I
But
watched it again like probably 5 years ago. It looks so shit.
Did they use the same guy for the reboot?
yeah. Oh,
Oh no, it was
no.
Rorschach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? They go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But it worked though. He had a really
He's good. He's
Yeah.
like he did.
Just
a
the
good job.
rest of
It's
the
just-
film is fucking shit.
Yeah.
They rip like they don't have the
I
whole
watched it.
dream world in it. They
I
don't
watched
have-
it. You
It's
watched
like
it.
essentially he jumps from person to person.
Yeah.
They're not inhabiting
The-
this dream realm.
The Nightmare on
Oh, So
Elm
it's ruined
Street.
his-
Yeah, they do.
That's right.
Nightmare on Elm Street reboot and the Friday the 13th reboot suffer from the same thing. They just fundamentally do not understand the character.
No.
They're like, let's make a slasher movie.
It's like
'Cause the Friday the
all
13th one,
movies now. They just want to
He's
keep.
running. He's throwing shit. He's
They want to
jumping.
keep the
If you wanna
trademark.
make
They
a
just want to
slasher
throw
movie,
out
just make a
shit.
fucking slasher movie.
Oh,
It's
by
not
the
that
way,
difficult.
someone fucking made our film of the killer watching, like a horror
Oh, I
movie.
saw that.
Yeah, it's a
looks
horror
cool.
movie that's
What?
a horror movie that just follows the slasher.
Oh,
It's a
tight.
slasher
Yeah,
film
yeah.
from the killer POV.
I love
yeah,
that.
and
Oh,
it's,
I'm sure that there'd been probably a couple of.
yeah. Oh no,
It
but
looks really
this
good.
one's done
Cool.
like
Who's doing it?
He starts like coming out of the ground,
It
and
looks
then
so menacing.
he goes around trying to get his weapon and kills like a farmer to get his weapon, and then
Sick.
it's
There's
a-
one shot where it's like a static camera on like over his shoulder, pulled back a bit, and he's just walking, and you just watch him. He doesn't like raise or lower. He just walks, opens the door. You watch this guy turn around. He just grabs his head and smashes it into the wall.
Yeah.
like oh fuck, we're on.
Yeah.
Is it all from like over the shoulder stuff, or
It's
is
all
it just-
it's all like first person, third person,
Sounds like
like
that fucking hardcore Henry movie, but fuck.
Hardcore Henry
Hardcore
was
Henry was
fucking
sick.
great.
so
It was
good?
okay.
It was like the first movie
It was like
that
really chill, and then you get to the very end bit where he like cuts that dude's head in half with his own eyeball cable. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is where the budget went.
yeah.
I keep getting that movie mixed up with Upgrade for some reason.
Very different.
Didn't they came out around the same
Upgrade
Yeah.
is
Upgrade's awesome
I didn't
too.
mind it.
a great
It's fine.
film. But the fact like the where he's like beating the shit out of the dude and the kid's just like, oh yeah, why am I doing this? Stop. Okay,
He
please
does
stop.
a really good job to like,
Great movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
But the one way I'm going to take Freddie down really easy is psychedelic drugs. So I have a trip sitter. So say, for instance, the four of us are going, hey, Freddie's going to kill us. We need to team up. James is trip sitter.
Why am I a trip sitter?
Because
Okay, Paul's trip sitter then.
Why am
Oh,
I
why
the
is
trip
Paul
sitter?
trip sitter?
Nah, I'm trip sitter.
So
I got big trip sitter.
So the way this is going to work is James is going to have 3 doses of adrenaline,
you're gonna die.
right?
Cool.
And then we're going to take psychedelic shit, interlock arms, dream sequence together, and then all of a sudden Freddy's going to come out. He's like, "Oh, whoa, dude, this is fucking great." He's going to grab you. The moment someone gets a fucking scratch, James goes, "Bing, bang, boom!" with the fucking adrenaline. We come out of the dream sequence, and then he comes out of the dream sequence with us, and then we beat the living shit out of him. Then we put his ashes in a mirror-lined box from number 3, and then he can't actually get it out. Then we set that in concrete. Then we put it inside of a car wreck. Then we put the car wreck at the bottom of the ocean, turn it into a coral,
Reef.
like the reef things that they put in the ocean so
Yep.
that the people can have like the fish and all that kind of shit. They don't
reef.
fuck with them because they're natural, like essentially the
Their
preservation
habitats,
shit.
their habitats.
Do-
So
do-
no one could
do
ever-
fish dream?
Pardon?
Do
Oh,
fish dream? Can he invade
I
fish
have
dreams?
no idea.
that's a good question.
Fish
dream
don't
about?
feel pain. Trees feel pain.
I think he only invades
No.
dreams of people on Elm Street.
Correct.
Move
Just
off.
don't live on
move
Elm
Yeah,
Street.
just move.
No, he does know because remember
Join the army.
she goes to Hollywood and he follows her to Hollywood.
Join the army.
I suppose.
It's just
Because she started in Elm
Yeah,
Street.
it's a
If you're
bloodline
born
thing.
on Elm Street, you
Yeah.
fucking die on Elm Street. No way in, no way out. Elm Street.
2289.
the only way you're gonna get out of this cul-de-sac is if you suck at the sack. Okay.
Okay.
So how are we doing, Paul?
Mate, we're at an hour.
Oh, it's perfect. Okay.
Keep talking for another 20 minutes.
Let's not.
No. Liam,
Yeah. We'll do a quick round.
we're going to. Yeah.
How you doing, baby?
You wanna follow?
You want to follow me?
You wanna like?
Who are you picking for the person who's not only picked a great movie, but also the way they're going to escape set it?
Oh,
Look, going around the table, Liam POV.
oh, kill him.
Paul and James have picked the same issue.
Okay.
Your problem doesn't stop ever.
True.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
That we
issue.
know of.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yours is like it's like the aliens.
Technically,
Yeah.
they
We
did.
get 'em.
Well, no, actually, I was going to say they killed it, but I don't think that.
No,
There's a
it's
second movie
sequel,
made.
bruv. No, the last scene.
It could be a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like fuck you to death?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Snoo snoo.
But wait.
But I think that's the constant issue because I think both of you, no matter what happens, you're always going to be afraid.
Yeah, true.
That's just.
There's no way of
already
winning.
know.
It's just
No,
surviving.
yeah, there's no way of winning. There's just prolonging it.
Can you win at life though?
No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you could be born. No,
You could win at
Where,
life.
where are we going with this? Can
You
you?
a lot of
Win
money.
life.
We born
No,
in
it
the
doesn't have to do with
60s and
money.
buy a house for $2,000.
I'm sorry. Like if I came to you and said, "Hey, I've got this heavy first edition booster pack," and I give that to you,
Pokemon cards.
the Pokemon cards, and I just give that to you.
Would have a serious moral
Erection.
problem with
Yeah.
you giving it to me for free.
I know. I'm just like, hey, I've got one for each of us.
I would,
right?
No, I wouldn't be. No.
But so
It would happen. He'd pull the fucking Charizard
No, but the
again,
thing is,
and then
though-
we'd all be pissed.
yeah, but then you can
pointless.
kill
Oh
me.
no, Paul's a millionaire.
I've done it twice.
No, but like, so say for instance, everyone.
Paul's a millionaire again.
Don't worry, Twilight Masquerades doesn't have a fucking Charizard in it. It just has his Growlithe that you could get.
Oh, the one that looks like it's
Yeah,
getting
and I'll
blasted.
pull it, and I'll be like, "Hey man, I didn't get the good one. You did. I'll trade you for the fucking Growlithe." And then he will say, "No."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I would pick you because you have a finite ending.
yeah.
There's no, like, you know, unless the studio gives them more money, because that's how Elm Street
Well,
works.
it's just the whole thing.
That's
Well,
true.
the thing is though is
It's
that
funded.
if you get down to it, you've got enough time to plan. All you have to do is just stay awake.
That's
There is,
true.
Oh, yeah,
like
Manning.
you can
That's
go.
true.
Isn't it like you can go like safely like 3 days without sleep?
Yeah.
And if you can medically keep you awake, and you just
I
go,
think you start
hey,
hallucinating after 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just get to the point where I'd come in and go, hey, Freddy Krueger's fucking after me. You know Freddy Krueger, the one fucking, yeah. What?
The
So, okay.
potential molester.
The potential molester, the one
Confirmed
that,
molester.
And then
Freddy
you'll
Krueger.
see the main character and you'll be like, "Whoa, I don't know who that is. Let's research it."
research
Like,
it.
no, cunt. We know what we're talking about. Just,
Yeah.
Did he do it?
no, Freddie didn't do
No.
it.
Yeah, so you're picking Dasko?
I would pick you. Yes.
Yes. James, who are you picking?
Liam.
Oh, thanks. That's cute. What did I pick again? Oh, right. I'm white.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that in this, Liam
You're not white.
is an African American man who punches an old lady.
Look, we've all wanted
With
to do
his
it at least
tongue.
once.
No, I respect our elders.
You haven't had one moment where you've just been face to face with some old
Mate.
bat and you're like, "God, I want to drop you."
You used to work at a call center.
Yeah. No. Yep.
I refuse to answer any questions about beating up old people.
Old
charges
people,
were dropped.
Old people, you just literally, if some old person's getting up in your face and...
Just take away their walker.
and no, you just literally just go, you just tap them on the shoulder and you just go, I don't want to go to prison for touching you. And then they go, what? It's just like, you could die from anything.
You could die.
I just,
like-
you just say to him, "Just hey, can you get your phone out for a second?" Do you have like life support?
Oh,
on-
Roadhouse them.
on speed dial?
Where's the
This is
nearest
like-
hospital? Do you have insurance?
I'm sorry, but anybody over the age of 50, you just punch them in the fucking kidney. They're pissing blood for 6 months. Like,
I've done it 3
cunt,
times.
you
6
are
months.
one shit kick away from liver spots, motherfucker. No, it's just
Why are you
like
kicking?
Why are you kicking them in the arsehole?
Look, man, you got to do things in the heat of passion.
they've got fucking skin like tissue paper. They've got fucking bones that have got one
Dust.
glass of milk in them.
Oh my
like
God.
fucking that's it.
They're the chocolate frogs from Harry Potter. They got one good jump in them.
Just one good.
One could jump.
Jesus Christ.
No, but all you got to do is just go. Oh, I'm gonna briskly walk away from you.
Yep.
Get back here, young man.
Just one
No.
one forehead flick, and they have a bruise for 6 months.
Just take their
Why is it
teeth.
always 6 months on like the six months?
Because
On the 6th month, I have deemed my bruise finito.
Yeah, it just disappears. It just
We
becomes
absorb the
part of the
Now
skin.
it's another sunspot.
Yeah. Then all you gotta do is be like, hey, let's go stand in the sun while we have this argument. Oh shit, you've lost your nose.
Ash Wednesday, they'll just flick each other in the forehead.
Let's argue for the next 12 hours, no meds.
Yeah. Oh.
No meds.
Oh, what's
He was
that?
threatened to
Antique
take away the
Roadshow
meds, yeah.
starts in 20 minutes.
Sorry, brah.
90-year-olds rap battle.
I'm just gonna change it to HDMI 2. Good luck,
Yep.
you rat bastard.
Okay, here's a question before we get to Paul's. What's the, like, essentially the youngest that you could kick someone's ass? Like,
What?
13.
no, but then it
Sorry.
gets to the
Wow.
moral point.
13.
So you go on,
Oh, right.
So like you go, hey, yeah, I could kick the shit out of a 6-year-old, but you'd be the guy forever that kicked the shit out of
Yeah.
a 6-year-old.
Okay.
18. They got to be legal.
Let's specify. What do you mean by kick their ass? Like
Like fucking
within an inch of death?
yeah, fuck
Oh,
it,
shit.
fuck it. Let's
18.
go there.
18.
18.
But if you kill them, then you
kids.
fucking go to jail.
Don't kill him.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but killing people is wrong.
If,
Oh,
my hands are weapons. If I hit you and
Carl,
you
that
die,
kills people.
people.
that's called
I'm sorry.
manslaughter.
I'm sorry, but it depends because like one man's murder is another
It was
man's
legitimate,
freedom
officer. The
fighter.
6-year-old, he was just coming at me. I had
No,
to
that's not how it
throw.
goes.
Isn't it?
It's one man's terrorist is another man's freedom
I
fighter. Not
thought
one
it was
man's murderer.
One man's murderer is another man's freedom fighter.
Basically, you can't punch kids, man. No
I'm
matter-
sorry.
no
Not the
matter how
kiddies.
much
I
shit
have
you
punched a
give-
child before.
Not the kiddies, Dasker. What?
Was
I
it
have
you a
punched
child?
before.
Was it
No,
your
I
own
was
kid?
not a child.
Oh,
Oh no, Dasco.
let's not.
No, it was.
Let's not incriminate.
Fucking no. It was literally.
Oh, we're going.
I was at Charlestown Square, and a bunch of fucking 14-year-old kids tried to
timestamp it
roll
as well?
me and 2 of my friends.
In game.
Oh, okay.
In
All
game.
right.
They tried to roll you.
Yes,
Why? They're idiots?
No, they fucking walk around like they're king shit.
Yeah, no,
And then
okay,
all of a
that's
sudden, all it takes is for you to just go fucking just no, and just fucking hit one of them in the chest.
Yeah.
and then they
you-
just go.
You hit one of the teams with a boomerang, didn't you?
Yeah.
In game.
You got
Don't
your
talk about
boomerang
the
out.
fucking boomerang.
In game.
Don't fucking talk about the boomerang. No, but literally, it was just like a single punch to the chest, and it was
Incorrect.
just like, no.
No. I do not agree.
because
Bad
the-
14-year-old. No.
I'm sorry, but I could probably beat up 3 12-year-olds, but the moment that it gets past half a dozen, they're fucking kicking your ass.
You beat up 3 12-year-olds, but could you beat up one
Yeah, well, the problem
36-year-old?
is that they've
I
organised.
could beat off a 36 year
Depends on the build.
Oh, it depends on how much of a run up I get.
Okay.
Good job.
Because I'm just saying, 100, 125 kilos.
Punching these kids.
No, I'm not falcon punching. I'm doing that fucking skate 3 fucking torpedo dive with my head.
You're fucking-
Like,
you're,
deck whack.
You're bowling ball into these pins, are you?
yeah. My over-calcified skull to the head.
Oh my god.
That's where I keep my acoustic.
The Homer Simpson head.
Okay, Paul, who are you picking?
I'm picking you.
Hey.
Dasco. I picked Dasco. I like his idea, and he said a bunch of stuff that sounded funny, like
Yeah.
mirror box and whatever.
I mean, I've always wanted to chuck something in a fucking mirror box and just bury it randomly. So some poor fucker finds it, and it's just like
Put
you
a
put a
US
piece of paper there that just says, "What have you done?" Like,
Right.
If you are reading this, run.
yeah,
It makes me think of there's a sketch from some English comedy group where they bring up a time capsule and
Yeah.
everything that they pull out is like of a
yeah, I've seen that.
of
So
some
funny.
bad person that did some stuff in the past. It's like, oh, look at
Oh,
this,
yeah.
look at this thing signed
Was
by
that
Gary
Skinner's?
Glitter. Oh, let's leave that in there. Oh, look at this thing by Jimmy Savile. Oh, let's leave that in there as well. And it's just like, and it's
really
like they pull out, like one of those racist kind of dolls.
Yep.
Let's leave that
Yeah.
in there as well.
Product of its time. All right, let's move on.
It's a fucking great
It's a very good
sketch.
That's funny.
But
Who are
just
you
very,
this
very
time?
Brothers Grimm shit.
Who are you picking, Dasker?
So I am going to have to jump on the Liam train, and with you two.
No, that's fine.
But no, just the fact that like
Man,
I couldn't.
fuck. I could do it.
No, because like
I can fuck, man.
it throws
The spawn
every.
camp comes in though. Then you're fucked.
So, but the thing is though,
take
is
out the
that
whole brothel.
so if I
I'm
pick
going to a
you,
different brothel.
it just gets to the point where
I can travel.
you can never fall in love. You can never have a wife.
That's true.
You can never have kids.
Yeah.
You can never do anything. Like, what happens if all of a sudden you go, hey, Liam, you're down on your luck, come with me to a brothel, then all of a sudden he fucks one of the people, then he fucking dies the next day.
What if you fall into
I
some
fuck
bad
Liam.
times with like some bouncers at the brothel and they're like, I'm sick of seeing you here, you're cut off.
I go to a
No,
different
no.
brothel.
But then you don't take the hint and they cut your dick off.
There are other ways
dead.
to fuck.
We
Ah,
all
there.
do things at the
There are a lot of Vaporeons in the world. There's a lot of egg groups to go through.
Look at this. It's
but then
yours.
Paul,
Tell me I'm your bitch, Eric.
the moment you picked your one, my favorite thing to do when you're out in nature is just the screaming into the ether. Have you ever done that?
Yeah,
Just like
it
the
is fun.
primal scream in silence, or like when you let out it just because I can't. My sneezes are fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking dead in 10 minutes. But imagine just you're
But
standing.
like I
in,
said, you don't make it to the first movie.
no, I don't make it through the credits.
You are literally the first one to die.
You're the guy in the trailer for the second movie.
Yeah. No, but like just like when you're standing in
You're
the
like
woods
round
and you
zero.
let out that perfect sneeze and you hear it just echoing
Oh,
just
fuck,
in
sneezing. I
the
didn't think about that.
distance. Farting, fucking coming.
He's loud.
Yeah, same.
Imagine coming silent, just go
Yeah.
Yeah, look, honestly, I built up tactics.
Yeah, exactly.
no, but you can't get
Why
force
are you
behind
announcing
it.
yourself?
You can't get
I
force
have
behind
arrived.
it. You can-
I have come.
Ka-ching.
Mum and Dad are watching a movie in the other room.
Why are you fucking superhero?
Why is the
announcing
cum
yourself?
gone?
So previously, I did say that I picked Nightmare on Elm Street for
Yeah.
a very different reason to you. You didn't bring it up.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you exactly what my reasoning behind Nightmare on Elm Street
Yeah.
was. I am not a child
What?
whose parents killed Freddy Krueger.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
know
but
that.
if you're dropped into it, then you
Yeah.
are.
there's like the
I
whole
would
thing.
be a
It's like,
child.
But your
I jumped
parents
straight
have done
from
it.
you being white in your movie to essentially going, I am in the thick of it. This is how I'm going to fucking escape.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have to be morphed into a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
but
be a
then,
cute kid.
But then all
the
I've got to do
kids.
then is just go like you said. If I'm
kids.
just dropped in, it's
Not
like,
the
hey,
kids, sorry.
I'm just coming for a day trip to Elm Street. Okay, bye.
Fucking day
Good luck,
trip into
guys.
Elm
Bye.
Street.
Hey, good luck with the molester.
You are all dead.
Or not.
or not. But no.
Don't fall asleep.
So it looks like
Schrodinger's
it's a.
molester.
So you picked me.
We're
You
drawed.
picked me.
It's a
I
2-2
picked
draw.
2-2 draw.
Drew.
So it looks like we're going to have to go to the bonus round. It's where the only way we win is if the saboteur gets selected.
Oh, right.
But if the saboteur doesn't get selected, then we all die.
Okay, Cartman.
I think Dasko is
What a
actually 2
weird
days
little
sleep
bonus
deprived.
round.
I had a fucking horrible night last night. I watched Hotel Transylvania 1, 2, and 3
Oh,
last
they're
night.
good movies.
No, like I couldn't go to sleep. Like I put one on at fucking 9:45.
What if
and
you
then
didn't watch a movie?
I can't. So when I said about it, like I see nothing in my mind. So imagine just like Daredevil, like fucking all the rest of your senses go fucking haywire. I can hear someone clapping cheeks down the road.
Oh, nice.
I can
Do
hear.
they announce when they come?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I am the vampire.
Hey, Dasko, I'm coming.
It's a long
Oh,
one
fun
this
fact:
time.
Josh lives on my street. So.
Dasko, I'm coming.
Me too.
Brothers.
Sex gong. Okay, so
Toi.
Liam,
Yo.
who do you think the saboteur was?
Fucking hate this game. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't make sense. We've already had that prompt. The first thing that ticked my mind
Was Bluey.
No. We've already had it.
Bluey.
We already
Well,
had
talk
Bluey.
about Bluey.
Yeah.
But it came up. It came up in the thing, and because I know you'd watched it, and I desperately wanted to
Yeah.
talk to you about it. And
Yeah,
we haven't
look,
had a
that's
chance
very
yet.
Just talk offline, mate.
Hey, I talk on
Look,
the line.
I think we need to take this offline.
Spec Ops the line.
Good game.
Paul still hasn't
game.
played.
No, I played it.
It's a good game.
Sure, you have. You haven't done
He's
your-
been busy.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to come at you like James's mum. You haven't done your
that's all right.
homework.
I have.
So no video games.
No, fuck yeah.
Naughty boy.
Wait.
She
you
only
do?
cared about my friends.
Well, you're going to send me to my room as my stuff is, idiot.
Fuck. Parents, that's the thing now. We know that.
Yeah, we know.
We know. All I've got to do is just go, hey, guess what?
Outside.
I've changed the password for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just
You're
turn off
fucked.
your Wi-Fi. Turn off
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi and they're fucked.
Well, that's the thing with Finn's is he's on a guest. So even if he does take
the
his...
guests in your house?
No, the guest Wi-Fi, and you can
right.
set it up for 24 hours, and then it starts at the beginning of the day. So he has to physically come to you and go, "Hey,
Yeah, good.
what's
Smart.
the password
Very
for
smart.
it?"
Wait, so your son comes to you every, say, morning and says, what's
Oh
the password?
no! In the morning, he's eating eggs.
Dada,
He's
password?
doing his Cyrillic
Wait, so
alphabet.
he doesn't have
He's
your
eating eggs
bullshit?
and doing
No, he doesn't.
Cyrillic alphabet. Are you
Okay.
training a gladiator?
He fucking speaks Russian now.
Fuck.
I'm
Why?
not.
Why
he,
Russian?
He goes dog, and then he'll go dog in German,
Suka.
Russian, fucking.
Smart kid.
He's awesome.
There's one other
love
language. He just
doing
fucking. He
these
loves learning different languages, and then he'll
on
beat the shit out of you with a cricket bat and a baseball bat.
That's
Is
sound
he,
Russian.
is he screaming Russian while he's beating the shit out of you?
Sika bliat.
Niet, niet, papa.
Yes, Papa.
No. That's what he says with the boomerang.
Jasko wakes up.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Jasko wakes up at 4 in the morning. He's
Yeah.
sitting there with beds Das Vadanya, father.
No, he does come
Zip
into the
Baba
bedroom,
Yaga.
and you probably have little one wake you up at night, in the morning.
Yeah, it's 50% cute, 50% fuck off.
No, Finn has gone from the point of just oh, okay, hey dad, time to wake up. He's just like, wake up, dad.
My ex had this funny
everybody's
story for a while. She was nicknamed Creeping Jesus because she would walk into her parents' room in the middle of the night because she was scared or whatever, and then would just stand there contemplating I don't want to wake him up, but I do want to wake him up.
Yeah.
But all that would be to the outside looking in is just a child standing there.
Yeah.
So then her dad would wake up and be like, Jesus.
I've nearly
'Cause there's
punched-
just this thing
I've nearly
standing.
punched Finn a few times when they just do it.
take
Is that the kid that you beat up and you lied about the 13-year-olds at Charlestown Square?
Do it, father.
Beat me, make
won't
my face
punch
off
me.
callous. No,
Have
but
I
no.
told you about Ava in the hallway?
No.
So you know how I have that long hallway?
Ava's your daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
The long hallway to my bedroom.
Yes.
I woke up in the middle of the night because I had to piss.
Yep.
I opened the door.
That's upsetting.
Very dark.
I hate this already.
End of the hallway, little girl.
No.
I stood there for about a minute, didn't move. And I was
Yeah.
like, speak or die.
Mom?
Okay. Oh, God. Because from where I was standing, it was so dark, it looked like her door was still shut. And I was like,
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
if this isn't my
Imagine-
kid, you're fucking
Imagine
dead.
if it was a dada and then it climbs the wall.
And then I stopped dressing. My
I would
daughter
cry. I would fucking cry. I think that's something that's not characterized in horror movies
No.
ever. Of a strong man just standing there and just dissolving at seeing
There
something
you
like
go.
that. Just oh God.
And that's when you stop dressing her in little red dresses.
Have you seen the video of the guy? Basically, it's he's camera up in the corner of a long hallway as well, and the dad comes in and he starts turning all the lights off. But then this the son runs from room to room. When his back is turned, he's like, "Hello," and then nothing happens, and he keeps going, turns lights off, and the son does it again, and so he throws a hat at the door and be like, "Hello," and then he's you can see him dissolve. He's
Yeah.
he just starts running, and the son runs out of the room behind him, "Ugh!"
Oh my god!
It's such a real reaction.
It is.
So my Finn did the one where he runs out of the room and he knows how to open the fridge. So I have the instance of he runs
good.
and then all of a sudden he just does this. So I'll do the whole thing where you go you're in your sleep and then all of a sudden you hear the footsteps and you're like, and then because I hear the
Just got an
footsteps
egg for
come
you.
up to the bed and I'm just then it stops right at the bed and that's why I'm okay. My brain goes, they sound close. And then I'm just
Right.
I'm just straight away.
Proximity.
Like that. And I've told this, have I said the story of how my brother's
Yeah,
partner?
you've-
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That.
That's almost
that.
up there with the 9/11 jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Nuggets.
What are we up to?
Okay. So,
120.
who are you picking for who the imposter is?
Under zero basis
Yeah.
whatsoever. Paul,
Paul.
I feel like I've been pretty
you've been
chuffed.
targeted, mate.
James.
I'm
Yes,
back.
who am I choosing?
Yes.
I think it's Paul as well because he hasn't really contributed a lot, but he has put some just nonsense in there.
Have I?
Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Wow. I think it's James because purely for
me.
one thing and one thing only, he went very dark at the beginning.
Did I?
Remember how you were,
Oh,
thinking,
I
how you were
just
saying
saw-
what you think? Stop doing that. Your mouth. When he was talking about how morbid it would be to like sleep and have nothing.
Oh, when I
Yeah.
talked about his dreams and like.
I
what
think that
is-
just got super dark, and I think that was a prompt. So I think it was James.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I'm basing this
Talk
on.
about.
The,
Okay,
the,
sure.
the strong contention you got to think about that I don't dream is how the fuck do I wake up with morning wood if I don't dream of
Nah,
anything?
it's just bloody.
That's just
biology,
being
innit?
a man, mate.
Fucking the ether.
Or you've
turns
got to
me on.
pee,
That's all that estrogen in your system.
which is also more annoying.
Estrogen in my system.
You can feel the aura of your wife.
I as well think it is James, but
shit.
it's a two.
Interesting.
It
Okay.
is a two-way sway.
Yeah,
so
fuck.
there were some things that you were doing at the beginning, like you're
Okay.
making snide comments, but
Not
That's
James.
just who I am.
but the thing is
Too,
though
Brute?
is I was tossing up between the
It's
two
very
of
silent.
you.
We didn't hear it, man.
The two of
did
you
well.
guys. I was
Yeah.
focusing on you, and so if
Okay.
it was Paul, I didn't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Paul
So
didn't
you voted?
contribute
Look,
much.
You
honestly-
voted James?
Honestly, my issue here is I have nothing.
Who are you voting? Sorry, hang on.
Don't fucking lick
No,
your
no,
lips
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
sorry.
Like, fucking.
Are you voting? So is
I'm
it-
changed. No.
Is it 2 for James, 2 for me?
No, I'm going to change to Paul now.
Oh, really? No, so James first though.
Okay, I'll pick James.
So we're deadlocked in both.
Oh no.
Deadlocked
Yes.
in both. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know where my card is. This new setup is fucking.
It hasn't changed that
It has
much.
fucking bedoofed me. I'm telling you now, like
All right, go find your card, and we'll have a quick break for our sponsors.
Today's podcast is brought to you by M&M's. They were the first thing in my eye line.
Okay,
Okay.
that was audio.
Wow, these M&Ms are so crunchy and
I reckon.
tasty.
Finish them and then we'll get back into it.
Okay.
No. Finish your fucking mouth.
Swallow.
Why did
Don't
you
podcast with your mouth full.
Why
at
did
me.
you eat so many?
Whistle right
Look at me in the
now.
eyes. Look at me
Come.
and swallow.
Okay.
So hang on, just so to recap. 2 for me, 2 for James.
Yeah. You cuck. 3, 2, 1.
So it is James. Yeah.
It was James. Yeah.
Told you.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I did tell you.
I did.
I told you.
Yeah.
So I technically win because no one
You did.
technically.
You win.
Yes, go me.
What were your prompts, buckaroo?
I had to say the word succulent 3 times.
Did you?
I did not.
I,
know that.
100%
I would have
I didn't
jumped
catch on
I
that
think
at
I
all.
said
No.
it maybe 3 or 4 times.
I would have jumped
At
on that
least
sucky.
3. I had to pick my teeth, basically. Pretend like there's something in my teeth, which I was doing constantly. I was kind of doing this
Oh, okay. Interesting.
constantly while I was talking. I made a lot of eye contact with Dasker while I was doing
That's
it.
why I was like, because the thing is, I was with this, because now we can actually be like moving around and like it's very strange.
You're
Actually,
so free now.
I am. I feel like a
My
weird.
rage is untethered.
There's no eye line block.
No.
to either of
It
you
is
now.
nice, actually.
I do, and also like the fact that like so. I was watching you, and you're doing it now. You're like picking your teeth with your tongue, and I could fucking see it the
I was
whole
I was
time.
doing it the entire time.
And I'm just like, I don't know if he actually does that because I've never actually been able to see his fucking
Yeah,
mouth.
that's right.
Yep.
But no.
It's just basically since the start, just
That's
been like
funny.
doing weird shit with my mouth.
So what's
Okay.
your
was
third
the other
one?
The other one was basically talk about 3 superheroes or their alter egos. So I started.
Yeah,
talking about
Peter Parker.
Venom, Eddie Brock,
Damn.
Electro, Jamie Foxx, whatever his actual character's name is.
Eddie Sparks.
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and yeah,
Yeah.
You did well.
yeah,
Now
constantly.
let's define superhero.
Batman as well.
The same way. You did talk about Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
I was trying to
Well done.
shoehorn like Doctor Strange in, talking about like moving through and shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a way.
Can be asked.
That's fair.
Couldn't be asked. But yeah, go through it.
Well done,
Well
James.
done, mate. Well
I'm
done.
very
done.
proud
You did
of
really well.
myself. Go me.
Okay.
That's going on. We're on you there.
Yeah, I,
wasn't.
don't think that's true.
No, we know.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, neither.
I was having
Just
fun.
like-
I really like the conversation.
He said that one thing in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, lock on it away.
Yep, fuck that guy.
Got him.
Okay. Well,
That was just real me.
I
That
hope
was just
you've
me
had a
being real.
lovely time tonight, surviving a bunch of horror movies. Our poll this week,
Oh.
the discussion.
Can you remind me when it comes to it?
Are you going to choose to survive the zombie apocalypse, or are you going to take the bullet?
I don't think we should have a poll that's like, are you going to suicide?
Yeah, going to suicide? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yes or no? Will you fucking kill yourself?
What gun would you use to kill yourself?
Which of the
How you
4
doing it?
movies that have been put up do you think you could survive? So we're going to put a poll up with all the names
Easy
of all of our
answer.
films, and which one do you think you could actually survive?
Yeah. Okay, remind me.
Yeah. I will 100% remind you. But we're
Don't
always
text me.
here. Make sure you hit us up on TikTok, Instagram. Leave us a review. Awesome
appreciate
questions.
it, yeah.
We would really love it. We're still growing podcasts, and we'd love to know what you'd like to hear.
It needs to be
Please.
mentioned. I'm not 4'6".
Yeah.
Just for anyone watching,
He's
I'm not
incorrect.
4'6". I'm